and CGEN, SBFM. Let's add this to the watch list. So finally some news came out, plus 13% on SBFM. So it looks like this one was trending already for today. I don't really trade anything which is trending before 3:45 Eastern time, to be honest. So this one just looks like it sold off and suddenly bounced back up in after hours. So I'm going to remove that one personally, as I only trade stuff which have pumped after 3:45 Eastern time. Okay, so still waiting for some news. Bit of a slow start to after hours, which works for me because I'm not very prepared, but we're here now. So CGEN has news, form F3. So again, no volume on this one. SBFM also has some news. So apparently today was a red day in the markets. I only just seen everything in the past 10 minutes, to be honest, as I wasn't trading today. So again, still waiting. We've had an offering on CTRE a couple minutes ago. So 6 minutes, still not much interesting news, to be honest, for us to trade. So again, just being patient, waiting. Okay, so we've had some stuff come through now. TRUG. I don't know if that was just late for me to receive that. TRUG. True Golf Holdings. Wow, down. That can't be right. So just a massive pump and dump in that one. And then ENHA also has news. So we can add this one to the watch list. Plus 20%. This one's pumping up, which is good. Excellent, nice news on this then. So let's just go to the 1 minute time frame and just mark a top over here. Go to the 1 day time frame. Right, so we've got some resistance around here. $7, we'll call it. There's definitely some support around 5.5. It took a while to find this. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Right, so I'll be watching this over $7. This one's called what's it called? ENHA. So watching this over $7. That is the resistance, and that is what I'm waiting for it to break. Okay, I'm just going to draw my little box of 3% as well. Okay. Just when I do this, it means I'm just waiting for the pushover of at least 2-3% to know that it's a strong enough break of the resistance. So basically a push beyond 7.15, 7.1, 7.16, I would say, is good. So I'm just gonna wait for this over $7. So again, it's a slower market for today, so it might be a slower after hours. I mean, we're already experiencing that, to be honest, with news taking a while. Just gonna write down how many shares I need as well. Okay, cool. So let's go to our bottle list where it tells us the new news instantly. So we've got ENHA, there's been nothing since then. So we've got GSIT, and then we are also live on YouTube with the camera as well, if you want to know. So we've got GSIT as well here. Right. So we've got quite a way to jump up, to be honest. And that's 15. I mean, it seems like a long way away, 15%. But support and resistance gap should be around 20-30% in size, really. All right, so watching this carefully. So I'm just going to mark a area I think it'll struggle with. So if it loses that level once it breaks out, I don't think it will do particularly well. Okay, this one's looking good. So push beyond 7, I'm happy to take this one. So it's basically a falling wedge breakout. It's one-day resistance with significant volume. Don't know anything about the news. I really don't. I just trade the chart. And we have another one which is doing all right, apparently, CREG. This one was running last week, I'm pretty sure. Just now up 20% in after hours, which is strong. Was this trending already today? What's the date? The 18th. This was already trending today. I had a little look at this beforehand. So again, I only trade stocks which haven't trended before. 3:45 Eastern time. Focus on new news releases for after hours. Fresher news, fresher money to pump in. Okay, still waiting on this one. So no break of the resistance, no entry. Again, CRAG is doing well. It just isn't really a part of my trading plan to trade something which is pumped before 3:45. So sometimes that means I will watch stock run up and not take it because I only follow my trading plan. Again, we've broke the resistance of 0.8, which is bound to bring in some volume. which makes sense. But I'm just still waiting on this one patiently. This stock is called ENHA. And again, part of my trading plan is not to trade past 4:30 Eastern time. So those that are in the Discord obviously know from our after hours trading plan. Okay, so push beyond like 7.15 and I'll be in this. Just waiting patiently. So we're currently rejecting from 7, so you don't want to enter now because this is a resistance. And if you were to reject from a resistance, it's because lots of people are selling, which is what you expect. Area of distribution. So CREG has a blue box signal as well, which means more bullish news is released, and that's courtesy of our Atlanta trading bot. So CREG has a good news released. I'm still waiting on this one. Just being patient. This is what trading is, being patient. Okay. So looks like we might have liftoff in a couple of minutes. We've got a resting bar play in place here. So and there's the volume profiles turn green. So hopefully that's buyers stepping in to help drivers beyond the resistance of 7, psychological number, which I'm sure is reflected on level 2 as well. Just patiently waiting. In the dark here. Okay, so still no entry or anything yet, just patiently waiting. Got 12 more minutes. CREG does look good though. If you do want to take this, which I'm not, got a falling wedge breakout against the resistance of 0.8. We have already broken it, but this will be our first proper break because it's consolidation here. But the thing is, it's not a new news release, so you're not sure about how far this can run. And the depth of this is around as 8%, looking at 6 to 8% first target. And for after hours, it's not really worth it for me. I'd really would want to focus on 10% rather than 6 to 8%, to be honest. And again, there's more risk in after hours and pre-market because you can't have a stop loss. You can only have a mental stop loss. So, I prefer to focus on wider percentages rather than 6 to 8% or 5% or 4%. I'd rather go with 10% plus, so I can give myself more room to maneuver within the trade and manage my risk in that essence, rather than put too much money in when it goes down 1-2%. Start to panic about where's my stop loss. Why am I going to get filled with not having a solid stop loss, whatever it's called, sell stop. If it's just 10%, you can think about it a bit more loosely in terms of following a mental stop loss. So yeah, this is the best one still, in my opinion, and I can't see anything else really. Okay, so it looks like it's getting ready to break out. Still no entry yet. So those that have access to my channel will know when I'm in the stock, where my stop loss is, how I manage my stop loss, and where the take profit is, and how we do it. I'm just patiently waiting. There's been no news released that I can see for anything new. Okay, so we've got something else to add to the watch list. Coming quite late. YOOV. This one looks a bit crazy. But again, this is how quick we get the news, courtesy of our bot. I'm not going to lose sight of ENHA either. Keep an eye on that one. Okay, they're fine for numbers. Maybe just up it to 1.3. Right, so watching youth over 1.3. What is that? Okay, so I have to have a quick look at this. So still not managed it yet. ENHA still not managed to break out properly. This one definitely looks really strong. So again, still waiting, not taking anything yet. This one's getting a bit closer. I think this one might do it. Alright, so this one looks good. Both pushing up. Right, okay, so this one is the best one right now. ENHA. Pretty tight between which one's going to break out first. Who knows, nothing might even break out. We don't even know yet. So again, ENHA over 7, really clear resistance there. And then 1.3, a level on here. But I think as soon as we break this trend line here, it might go up quite easily, to be honest. I think this one's a bit more younger in volume. And obviously news, it came on a bit later. We've got WGRX to check out as well in a second. Just don't really want to take my eyes off this right now. Okay, so 4 minutes. Still no breakout yet. What's this on? It's around the ATMA, this might squeeze. As you've YOOV coming down. Oh, here we go. Are we finally going to break 7? Still no break of 7 yet. This one's really close though. We may finally get an entry in this if we break over 7. Again, it's a little specific criteria that I'm waiting for, so nothing as of yet. This one's reversing quite hard. I would prefer this YOOV because it's just moving like a small cap. I'm guessing the float is it's 35 million. It feels like it's lower, to be honest. My only worry is the structure. So it's really volatile. So obviously rejecting from 1.3 here. But this is around 20% drop. So taking this at half size might not be a bad shout. Well, again, only 2 minutes left. Quite disappointing after hours. I mean, we're really close to an entry on ENHA, but again, you have to wait for the resistance to properly break to enter. The trading plan is the only thing that pays you back. And if you didn't do that, you may be down a little bit now. It's always good to wait. So as you can see, I don't use my indicators really for after hours because all these news releases are new. Just got pumped up, so they're going to be above all the moving averages in the 1 minute time frame when they break out of the resistance. Why this one's coming all the way back down. Just why I wait for the resistance to break. So if you didn't wait for the resistance to break, let's say you got filled. Let's just move this. Bear with me. Say you didn't wait for the resistance to break, you'd be down 20% now, and you wouldn't have a clue what to do because you entered with no strategy or no plan. Because the easiest thing to do is just wait for the resistance to break. And obviously not waiting for resistance to break is literally having no plan and just freestyling it. So what do you do when it goes wrong? And the same here, coming down now. There's nothing breaking out after hours. So nothing to no trades unfortunately. The CREG even coming down, so obviously we spoke about a rebreak of 0.8. It's not something I would take. I don't expect it to be a lower sort of return, but it's trickled all the way back down. So if you were to take that without waiting for 0.8 to break, you're down 20% again. Again, this is how important it is to stick to trading plan. Make sure you're entering on proper reversals or proper breakouts. Like me, I'm a reversal trader, so I only wait for a breakout against a resistance. And the people that have access to my trading plan in the trading plan channel know about that in terms of what criteria I wait for. But yeah, this is a bit of a dull session, but no trade is better than a red trade. And the best time to take a trade is between 4 till 4:30 Eastern time. Okay. Do you have any questions? Got one. Good evening, Jacob. Glad you're well. I've read some bad news from the UK. I don't know. I don't know if anything's bad happened. I don't know. Okay. All right then. So yeah, no entries for after hours unfortunately, but we've got live trading tomorrow. The free sessions going to be in after hours again, and then also we've got a premium session for an hour with me also. Okay, so yeah, sorry I couldn't find any green trades, but again, no trade is better than the red trades. I'm sure we'll find a winner easily tomorrow. So yeah, portfolio intact still, not bad. So okay, guys, gonna end it here. So.